let's quickly create a clean girl makeup look. I'm starting with this lip balm and it's super cute and literally melts into the lips very fast. Next, I'm applying my highlighting primer and it gives the most gorgeous glossy base, perfect for dry skin. It makes your makeup set beautifully and adds that natural dewy glow. And it's affordable and has been a staple in my routine for ages. I absolutely love it. I'm sure you can see my very light eyebrows, so I'm quickly filling them in using the Mars eyebrow pencil and I'm using the shade dark brown. It's super creamy and highly pigmented, so it fills in the gaps effortlessly, no pressure needed. It's perfect option for light brows and gives a very natural finish. Absolutely love how it transforms the look, and now I'm using this product. And this one is the real underrated hero Lakme Absolute Luminous Skin Tint Foundation in the shade Cool Ivory. I seriously don't get why more people aren't talking about it. It gives your skin a stunning party or festive glow and works great for adjusting the tone of your foundation too. So if you can want to use it in that way, you can use it. The texture is feather light, mousse like, and it feels so airy on your skin. It's a skin tint foundation, so it gives you that medium coverage and of course a beautiful shine. It doesn't fully cover dark spots or blemishes if you have, but it will definitely gonna give you that beautiful glow, will even out your skin tone with a little bit of coverage. Now I'm using the Swiss Beauty Liquid Concealer. It seriously blends like a dream. The coverage is phenomenal for the price. I'm applying it to the inner corners of my face to cover darkness, then on the side of my mouth, side of my nose, chin and forehead of course. And it not only conceals but also helps to brighten and highlight the face. It's such an amazing and affordable option, I must say. I'm blending it all out using my PAC concealer brush. I start by blending everywhere first, but I like to let the concealer sit under my eyes for a few seconds before blending because that way it sets a bit and gives me more coverage. I've applied just a small amount of concealer, not too much. Now I'm using LA Colors bronzer in the shade Radiant and I'm starting by applying a light amount to the side of my nose, blending it softly to create a subtle contour. I don't like a harsh or overly sculpted look, so I'm keeping it very natural and light-handed here. Next, I'm taking a bit more and applying it just under the cheekbones, around the jaw lines, and on the sides of my forehead. I'll apply it there also, like this. And basically, the areas where the sun would naturally hit and cast a shadow. This gives the face a soft, sun kissed look without making it look muddy or, overdone. Now I'm using the Face Shop Water Fit Lip Tint in the shade Rose Pink and I'm dotting it gently on the apples of my cheeks, and just look how pretty that color is. It gives such a natural rosy flush, like that soft healthy glow from within. The formula is super lightweight, it doesn't feel sticky or heavy at all, and in fact it blends so quickly and effortlessly into the skin. For eyeshadow, I've picked this Nika K Pop eyeshadow palette in the shade Pink, and I've picked the lighter pink shade and I'm applying it on my crease like this. And after applying that pink shade, I'm putting a little bit of highlighter from the same palette and applying it in my inner corner like this. Now this is the same pencil that I've used for my eyebrows, the Mars dark brown eyebrow pencil, and I'm applying it as a liner on my upper lash line, and it looks so natural. You can, after applying it, you can blend it a little bit using your fingers and it gives you very natural finish. It makes your eyes look bigger but very very natural. It doesn't give you that over applied kajal look which looks, too much and over dramatic. I'm totally in love with this product. It gives a soft natural definition to the eyes, perfect for that no makeup look. I'm applying it in my lower lash line also, and then I'm applying pink eyeshadow, blending it with this eyeshadow blending brush little bit. And now I'm using this big fluffy brush to apply powder. I would love to set my concealer a little bit, so I'm applying it in my under eye and wherever I put the concealer, like side of my nose and chin and side of my mouth. My skin is dry and most of the time I don't use powder, and even if I'm using it, I use it in a very small quantity. And from that eyeshadow palette, I've picked that pink glittery shade and I'm applying it on top of my eyelids, and then I'm using this Swiss Beauty lip liner in the shade Hot Red and I'm just lining the natural line of my lip. I really like the formula of this lip liner. It feels super creamy and with one or two strokes it gives you beautiful pigmentation. If you want, you can fill your lips with this lip liner and it looks so beautiful. And then I'm putting this tint again on my lips, and this is the same tint that I've applied on my cheeks and it looks so beautiful on lips. And next I'm gonna use this gloss. I love gloss on my lips, and this one is from Rene. It gives you that beautiful shine, doesn't feel sticky or heavy onto your lips. This one is my favorite blush. This is in the shade Coral and Peach. This one is from Nykaa and it looks so beautiful. I always recommend this to beginner because the formula is amazing. It never gives you the problem of over application. You can apply it freely. It looks very natural and you can build it up. For summer I feel this blush is amazing, especially this shade Coral and Peach, and then I'm using highlighter from the same brand again, Nykaa. For this application I'm not using any brush. I'm gonna blend this highlighter using my fingertips only. This way you get full control while application, and you can apply it properly and it looks very natural. This highlighter lasts really long and looks so beautiful when you blend it using your fingers. Like, it doesn't have that chunky particles and looks very pretty. I'm applying it on tip of my nose, and now before I put mascara I'm quickly curling my lashes a little bit, and then I'm using this Lakme Iconic mascara. I have very light fine lashes, so I always need 3 or 4 strokes of mascara. If you're comfortable, you can go for a natural looking falsies also. Now I'm gonna give my hair few strokes of Dyson. I usually use it on damp hair, that way it works best, but right now just to control the frizz a little bit I'm using it. Completing my look with these earrings, and that's it. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.